Hi everyone, welcome back to day 5 of the Crafty Advent collaboration, which is hosted by Monika, aka Paper Mona. Also participating is Mel from MGL Paper Crafts. Every morning between the 1st and the 25th of December, we are coming in with some lovely crafty collaboration using goodies from 2 different Advent calendars. One of them is the Spellbinders one, and day 5's window had some lovely floral dies hiding in there. And from the Stems by Me Advent calendar, day number 5 box had some of these wax seal pellets, lovely blue ones, but I can tell you that I'm not going to be using those today, but I will use it on a different day. I have die cut the flowers several times just from white card. I'll not be using all of those, but I'd rather have more than having to go back and die cut again. So I am rushing those to the side just for a minute. I'm starting with an 8 by 8 inch white card base, and I'm going to cover this in coral paper, which measures 7 3/4 of an inch square. One side is darker, one is lighter. I'm going to use the lighter side today. This is from the pastel sorbet paper pad from Chloe's Creative Cards. Then from the Pastel Rainbow Delights paper pad, I picked out a pattern paper which I've cut to 7.5 by 7.5 inches. And I edged all 4 sides with glitter by Wow. And this one is the Sparkling Sugar Sparkles. It is such a beautiful glitter. I'm on my second pot of this. I use it all the time now. I really love it. So I'm just using my collal glue to layer these on top of the card base. Then I have a white square 6.5 inches coral ribbon, this time using the darker side, 6 1/4 of an inches, and a different pattern paper from the same paper pad cut to 6 inches and edged with the same glitter popped on foam pads, and I added it onto my card base. I've created a tag just using a tag punch that I have in my stash from Woodware. Now, because I'm not using the goodies from the Stems by Me Advent calendar, I really wanted to use something from them anyway. And I do have this bow set. This is the Enchanting Bows from Stems by Me. And I've never used this die set before, but I can tell you that this might be my favorite bow die set for now. Honestly, this will turn out so beautiful. I've die cut everything from white card. And I'm using saltwater taffy and abandoned coral to add color to this. Started off with a small brush, but changed it to a bigger one. Then I'm gonna come in and add some shading with the darker one there, the abandoned coral. And then as for the bows, the base layer I'm going to make the darkest, and then the top layer the lightest, and I'm just using these 2 colors. On the middle layer I'm going to add the saltwater taffy. I'm going to edge it a little bit with that abandoned coral, so it's slightly different. Each of those layers is slightly different shade of coral. So I cut these 2 strips to 6 inches, the same as that smallest square. Added them in a crisscross pattern like a little present, layering up the bow as well on top of each other, and just going to pop it on foam pads to add it onto my card. Now, this is a lovely card in itself, as it is would be so perfect, but obviously I wanted to use my Spellbinder flowers to add them to this tag. I've cut the tag to size using my trimmer. Then I brought in some Distress Oxide inks, and the colors that I picked out match the colors on the papers already on the card. So I have Salvage Patina for the foliage, and then I have Wilted Violet, Mustard Seed, Spice Marmalade, and then later on I bring in pink as well, and I think it was the Pink Raspberry. So I've just colored some of those in. I knew I'm not going to use all of the flowers that I've die cut, and some of them I'm going to just add to my tag. Now the tag, I'm adding sheer ribbon, and it is white organza ribbon. I don't want it to be overwhelming. Just want something to be there that I can tuck under that other coral bow. And then I popped the whole tag on foam pads, and I'm going to just slide it under there. And I think it looks cute. So I'm adding some different flowers. I'm looking at what arrangement I want to do, and then I just end up gluing them down in a random pattern in there. And you know what? Those flowers are pretty cute. I really like them. So I'm just using my liquid glue, dry clear glue, so whatever is out will dry clear for me. And then I'm adding a sparkler, which is super sparkly rhinestone, in the middle of that bow. And this finishes the card. I didn't add the sentiment. You could go on the top in there, but I think I will just add my sentiment inside of this card whenever I know who is going to receive this. This would be perfect for so many different occasions. I really hope you like this one. Do let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you check out Monika's and Mel's channels as well for their daily uploads in December. And if you would like to join in with our collaboration, just use the hashtag you can see on my screen now when you share your makes on social media, so we'll be able to see what you made. See you back tomorrow. Bye!